Fatafat, and let's now put the spotlight on iValue Infosolutions Limited. Remember, this one reported its numbers and very strong set. The stock, as you can see on your screens, is up 6%. Revenue shot up a solid 44% on a sequential basis and nearly 50% on a year-on-year basis. And across the board, it has reported very strong set. But will the momentum sustain? That's the big question now. And to discuss this, we have Mr. Krishna Sharma, promoter and executive director, and Venkata Nagaswarup Muwalla, chief financial officer at iValue Infosolutions Limited, now joining us. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And Mr. Muwalla, let me come to you first. Very strong set of numbers across the board. You've reported a beat as far as revenue growth is concerned, both on a sequential and year-on-year basis. It is a strong set. What led to this, and was there a one-off, or do you expect the momentum to sustain?
Thank you and good afternoon. Q2 for us has been one of the best quarters in our 18-year journey with iValue. This quarter, we have posted the highest ever gross sales and highest ever profitabilities. The growth has come across all the four sectors for us. We have four technology segments, which we call it as cybersecurity, data center infrastructure, ILM, and ALM. So the growth has come across all four sectors, and all four sectors have grown in double digits for us. Yes, we had certain large marquee deals, but those are part of every quarter which we work with.
Right.
And another thing just to add, it is not just the revenues which have grown, even the EBIT and PATs also have grown us in a very strong way in this quarter for us.
All right, that's the word coming in. Hi, Mr. Muwalla. This is Kanishka also joining in. Just wanted to understand, cybersecurity and data center infra, that has shown very robust growth for you. So if you could just give us a brief of which are the segments that have shown the maximum growth and they've contributed the most to top line this quarter, and how sustainable do you think this trend is going to be in the quarters to come?
Great. Our business, we've started with cybersecurity as the core vertical for us. Even today, more than 48 to 50% of our total business comes from cybersecurity. And this cybersecurity in H1 has grown at around 30%, 29 to 30% in this H1 as compared to the previous H1. Similarly, we have started making certain investments in the DCI space. Maybe three and a half years ago, we have started this vertical of DCI and made investments in terms of people, in terms of technology and all that stuff. Now we are seeing the benefits of it, and that has grown ahead with around 70% growth for us on a H1 to H1 basis year on year. Other two verticals which we have, which are the information lifecycle management and the application lifecycle management verticals, those two also grew up significantly for us. They're also in the double digits. So it was a democratic growth across all the four segments. And we believe that given the market the way it is, the momentum will continue.
All right. And Mr. Sharma, also wanted your thoughts on the kind of relationship that you have with OEMs, and you already have with about 100 of those. Are you looking to enter into partnerships with many more in the time to come? Anything that is in the works already?
We currently have a relationship with 111 OEMs. We constantly work with different OEMs and try to bring the best of the world technologies to India. We have one of the co-founders who acts as a chief strategy officer. His job is to understand the technologies which are there and bring in. Even in the first half of 26, we have added at least 2 to 3 good OEMs which we believe will be respected in the market in the future.
Right. From OEMs, let's shift focus back to some of the financial trends. Now, your margin, that has seen a good growth of about 57% on a year-on-year basis, if I understand correctly. Tell us, what are the key levers that helped you improve your profitability this time around? And do you think this kind of growth could continue in the quarter third and fourth as well, or this is a one-off?
If you see that we had a good growth in the sales, that has resulted in a good growth in the gross margins. The way we have developed the operational discipline over the years, more than 80% of the growth in gross margin has moved into an EBITDA, which means that the costs which are there are pretty much flat in nature. All the required investments have been done. So you will not see an uptick in costs. These costs are pretty much stable, and there are no great one-timers in the costs or something which will reverse the trends in subsequent quarters per se. All in all, to say that these costs will continue the same. As long as we are able to deliver good sales and good margins, the profitability will continue to be robust.
All right, profitability will continue to remain robust. But Mr. Krishna Raj, next question is for you and wanted the strategic roadmap that you're working with. I understand you already have partnerships with several global clients, but what is the strategic roadmap which will drive the 35% revenue growth that you've been reporting for the last several years? And what will the growth levers be?
Thanks. Pleasure to be here on this program. Uh, we are in a segment of technology aggregation where there is a constant need for a value addition for us to be exhibiting. I think that's one of the trend which will help us to look forward for the growth. Okay, that's number one as an organization. Number two, if you look at the four technology segment which mentioned by Muwalla just now, is actually just a beginning. It's a sun rays technology sectors. The demand in this sector is only increase. The latest trend of DCI, that is a data center mushrooming in the country. You can look at the kind of adoption happening around cybersecurity and also around data management, including the AI coming into the picture on the data side and also into the cybersecurity side. I think the technology trends and adoption is one which will actually take us very far from where we are. I would say that we have not even scratched the surface of this four technology bucket which we are in. Of course, I mean, just to agree with you on the point which you said that we keep adding more and more technology and carrying it to more customer segments. I think these few points will help us to post our growth. The market in which we are there has got a natural growth of anywhere in between 15-16 percentage year on year. We have been always been putting up a trend of growing more than or faster than the market growth. I think that's going to keep us running faster.
All right. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us today and sharing that outlook with us. And it was lovely speaking with you. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Wish you the
Pleasure.
best. All right. Then with that, we're completely timed out on this edition of Market Fatafat. Ashesha and I will take your leave, but don't go anywhere. Closing trades coming up next.